with your driver today. See that as a great pleasure to be joining in on your adventure here. And I know that most of you are probably thinking that your adventure starts when you get on the water, that's what you're paid for. Well, you're absolutely right. However, we've got an hour or so, maybe just a little short of an hour together. And I'll tell you what, there's just some stunning scenery en route on both sides of the bus. So you can soak that up, or if you've had an early start this morning, you can close your eyes and study the backs of your eyelids in order to create the road as we see it now. But we'll talk a little bit more about that on our way. Wide open plateau, and it just creates a really beautiful vista, and you can see the ravines and follow the course of the Colorado River. You can't see the river from this point. Anyway, enjoy what you can see. This is the Navajo Bridge. Slow down a little for anyone that might want to take pictures, but just for your awareness, we will be coming back. They're all naturally formed by avalanche and erosion.
The little dudes on the bottom are, yeah, they're just different. The little dudes, obviously, they were done at a different time, different stylization. Yeah. And because they've been covered longer, they haven't had a chance to weather in. So as far as meeting them, they're not quite sure. Again, the ones in front of us probably about 1,500 years.
You see the ones on the bottom?
They think maybe somebody important died here, maybe with some hand or a lot older, very different stylized. So they know very, very different size or more square shapes and have different
What?
It was perfect for the boat right here.
Right. But your outfit for the desert, you think it's a little warm right now?
You know what? When we started this morning, it was in the low 50s.
Well, you look great.
That's all that matters, really.
Very much alfalfa farmers. The problem was,
yourself circled by a bunch of turkey vultures, maybe it's time to give yourself the old sniff check. You know? Maybe it's time for a shower. But anytime they're flying around, they're smelling us. They have an incredible sense of smell. That right there is the highest wall in the 186 miles of Glen Canyon at 1400. And that wall right there, to give you guys some visual perspective, is 50 feet taller than the Empire State Building. Wow. I do recommend if you ever get it out, if you guys ever get out of here, come down to the Grand Canyon. When you look at this on Google Earth, and it'll help you, coordinate yourself and the relation between Glen Canyon and the Grand Canyon. And you'll see that there's other horseshoe bends and stuff. And one thing you'll notice is that seems to be rare is these long straightaways like this and these deep canyon rivers, right? And they say that every time you have a straightaway like this, there's a fault line running through it.
Where are we going, Mal? Crazy. Sunset. So is everyone else. Hi!
Iron is more of the orange and reddish colors you see. Magnesium is all the black colors. And then calcium is all the white streaks. So you can even see calcium right over here. This is a hole right here. And that's just the power of water dripping in one area over time. You can rotate and create that hole right there. Above it, there's like two hangmen right there. Those are petroglyphs right there. It's the indentation inside the rock right here. It's like an eagle, okay? So if you don't see it, it just means you don't have an imagination. That's why I brought my laser, okay? So right here is the beak. So you have a great imagination. There's the head, the body, and then the tail feathers are right here. So let's jump on the other side, and right here above us is a soaring eagle. And right here is the soaring eagle. So the wings are going all the way up right here. There's his head, and then his feet, or talons, are right down here. This one's my favorite one out of the head. Once you see it, you can't see it. There's nose is right here. And that's his ear, and then that's his paw. So he's trying to crawl out of the canyon to get away from the flash flood.
What do you think now?
I think it's really cool.
Ever changing. When water comes in about 30 feet high, just the pressure of that water can push anywhere from 6 to 10 feet of sediment out of the canyon in one flash flood. When water comes in about 2 feet high, the slow motion of the water will bring the sediment back into the canyon. So right here, I use this guy as a landmark. Sometimes after a flash flood, I can walk right underneath here without even touching my head. I'll clear this area. Or sometimes after a flash flood, the ground level will be right up to here. And we have to walk around this corner to get to the other side. Some dramatic changes. Yeah. We'll go to the second chamber too. I mentioned earlier how there's a sand dune up top. So that's where people get sand bowl. Sand shower.
Yes.
Stand on that side, I'm gonna throw some sand. Like, so walk forward slowly. You can hold the walls while you're walking forward. But just look up and absorb Mother Nature's beauty. Just block out the noise.
What do you think?
That was really cool.
That was awesome.
I can see in my eyes. That's good.
Rediscovered the canyon. So we signed a treaty with the U.S. government in 1868. So 1930, we didn't hear about this being our permanent homeland. We were still living nomadic on the land. So that's when they were told to stop living nomadic on the land and pick somewhere to build their permanent dwellings. Well, Grandma Pearl Brigade, the family settled down up top where we loaded. So she's still with us to this day. She turned 99 years old last year. And this year, on September 16th, she'll be 100 years old. So 3 of the 5 companies that have permits to do tours up here are her children. So you guys chose her daughter, which is Carol Big Thumb. She runs Adventurous Antelope. She used to be with Bobby, the 2 guys that their companies are right there in the park entrance.